Hi, I'm Amber, and I'm here to talk to you about the issues that SeaWorld is having, our company, and the last broadcast from CNN's mistake with the Blackfish documentary bringing up issues from our orcas' lack of housing, which is actually their habitats being too small. Now, here's the issue. If we're having problems with our sea life and their enclosures, then we need to sit there and fix that before another news crew comes in and blows it all out of water. SeaWorld is one of the top 10 money-making industries here in Florida. Besides that, that's the only one that has live animals other than Busch Gardens. We're competing against Busch Gardens, and they are mostly rides. They only have maybe 30% of animals, whereas SeaWorld has 50% animals and 20% rides. Now, we have gone through years of making so much of our industry on our sea lives, and especially our orcas. Don't we think that we should be making them bigger enclosures so they get less aggressive? In habitat, their dorsal fins tip over. Out in the wild, they don't. They sit straight up. Now, you've got unhappy animals in depression because they are living in too small of a habitat. I have a picture here that I'd like to show you. Crowds should not be that small. I'm sorry, as a child, I remember going to SeaWorld and the whole place being packed. Now, you don't have as much. CNN, NBC, all of the top news companies are taking away because they're going to go after the stories that are going to make hits. So, let's stop giving it to them and let's start working on it. The last time that they had an issue at our SeaWorld was when one of the orcas ended up catching their trainers. Now, you don't have trainers in the water. You're strictly being out of water to do your commands with your orcas or your dolphins, all your water creatures. All because of one person's mistake. Granted, you didn't look into the person's health. Out in the wild, orcas don't kill humans. They put them back on the ice, even smelling like seal blood. So, now we are having to sit there and spend over $1 billion of our taxpayers' money to take that out of all the news and all of the other industries' catalogs. Now, you're spending all that money instead of fixing the issue, you're putting into it. We need to sit there and get these tanks, get their habitats, and enlarge them so they have room to move. You're getting way too many people in here to be paying out for cover-ups on news stories. We can't do it. It's not worth it. We need to make it big. And it doesn't mean add rides to bring people in. The whole reason why people are coming to SeaWorld is to bring their kids to see the sea life. You can't get it at Busch Gardens, you can't get it at Universal, you can't get it at Sunsplash, you can't. It needs to be fixed, or we're going out of business. That's it. Within 4 years, if we don't bring in the clientele that we used to, we'll be out. Nobody's going to come. Now, besides the orcas, SeaWorld Seas has gone down by negative 2.48%. Why am I looking at this and sitting going, our stocks have gone down by 33%. That's the whole reason why you've gone down 33%. You need to actually get those numbers up by 60%. Revenue fell by 1.5% to $405.2 billion within the last quarter. In this article, they're stating that by 2018, you'll be shut down. We don't want that. We want to stay open. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to sit there and take in either loans or make the money, push out the boundaries of the property, make the enclosures bigger, bring in classes to teach more kids, teach the adults. Education is key. First couple months, throw out some sales, merchandising, advertising. Make it big. And that's how we're going to save ourselves. You want to keep these animals happy? You want to keep them where they won't have to worry about going back out into the wild, because they've been in captivity for a big majority of their lives and suffering? Once they hit that water out in the wild, they're used to human contact. Can't put them out in the wild anymore. Half of them have been raised since they were born in captivity. Melt Marine can't do anything with them except for the dolphins and the seals. They can't do anything with orcas. We want to keep everything we have, and the biggest money making part we have in this park is our orcas. Kids want to see Shamu, so let's give it to them. Let's make it bigger area, bigger tanks, bigger pools, everything. And let's get it done.